pedestrianmonies.com, and I got out here in San Jose for a work trip, and I got to meet up with Sadie. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Sadie.
Calamaco.
Calamaco.
Sadie Calamaco.com. Hola, hola.
What's going on, guys? So we actually just got off of a dinner, and we just had a really great mastermind. Actually, just talking about online marketing and how building relationships should come offline as well as online. So a little bit of our story is we actually attended MLSP's Live the Dream event in Austin in August, and what happened was I actually broke dance on stage, and as we were leaving the event, Sadie actually approached me, and actually we met up at the airport where she introduced herself, and we got to connect in person. And the reason why we connected was because I actually had the guts to actually break dance on stage, and actually caught a lot of people's attention, and everybody got to know me because of that. And now we're connected. We found out that we're both living in California. She's in Northern California. I'm in Southern California in LA, and I just happened to be in San Jose this week, so we decided to link up and actually hook up and actually mastermind and talk about online marketing, and just it's so powerful being around other entrepreneurial minded people that we take that for granted sometimes. Napoleon Hill talks about having a mastermind group, and that's one of the biggest takeaways I took away from reading Think and Grow Rich. You need to surround yourself with people who are on the same path as you. So Sadie, tell our audience a little bit about what we talked about during dinner, and what really impacted you during our conversation.
Before we go into that, I want to let you know what an amazing man that's next to me. He did something that most people wouldn't do, and that's get it in front of a stage and perform. And when somebody performs, all eyes are on you. But what made him stand out was the guts to be able to do it, and that he actually put on a good show. So when I was at the airport, I saw him, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's the guy that was breakdancing up on. I have to go say hi. And what's important is that he did something that a lot of people don't do. He took the relationship one bit further and invited me to be his friend on Facebook. By that one step, we're sitting here a few months later, and he talked about the mastermind that we had. And it's about finding your unique perspective that will help people get over to another side. Because only you have gone through a journey, and by that journey, you're able to extend your hand and say, hey, let me help you bypass some holes, bypass some hiccups, so that you can have a better life. Another thing that we addressed was his unique selling point, that he is a performer. He has a background in music. He has a passion for dance. He has a passion for surfing or skimboarding. That's a whole new thing for me, even though I'm out here in California. But there's other people that have those same likes. And by having the same likes, like attracts like, and he wants to be able to help men who are in a corporate field that need to be fulfilled. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing. And a way to do that is by online marketing. Right? Online marketing allows you to reach the whole world by the tip of your hand.
Yeah, the reason why I personally love the online marketing and internet marketing, network marketing industry is because it provides you with a platform for you to be able to share with the world what you're passionate about. So it helps you become, I guess, in tune and find other people who are just like you, and share that same passion with the world, and help people who are probably not unsure about what they want to do with their lives and what they want, and like you talked about, it helps people find that fulfillment that they're looking for, that they're not really getting from their jobs. I mean, like I studied mechanical engineering, and there was a point in my life where I just didn't know if I wanted to be an engineer. So I actually took a year off to find myself. I needed to discover who I was as a person, and during that time off, I found out I'm a people person. I love interacting with people.
He does.
I enjoy doing engineering, but I mainly did that for my parents. I didn't really do it for myself. So after I graduated, I found my own path. I started getting into sales jobs. I started getting into sales engineering for part of the process, mainly because I wanted to interact with people, and I wanted to really discover who I was. So it wasn't until I discovered the network marketing and online marketing industry that I really discovered who I was as a person and who I want to serve. So I want to be able to help other people who are feeling unfulfilled in their jobs in a corporate environment find the passion that they want to share with the world, and actually connect with people on a much deeper level. So I know connecting with Sadie has been awesome because we think alike.
Yeah.
We have that entrepreneurial mindset, and we're both passionate about what we do.
Right, and and that passion is about helping people, because we're all blinded at one point. And we think we can see, but in all actuality, there's just glimmer of light. But once we remove those lenses to a reality that there's so much more, we can step by step, and like what we talked about, having mentorship, having somebody to guide you along the process, will get you there a whole lot further. You know, so Alex and Melissa, how's it going? I'm glad you guys are connecting with us.
And I saw Emilio sneak on here.
Emilio's on there. Let's scroll down. Let's find out.
What's going on, Melanie?
Melanie, awesome.
I saw Emilio sneak in there somewhere.
They pop in and out. That's you know, I used to be so concerned about those numbers up top, but those numbers aren't real.
No.
I mean, not that they're not real, but sometimes there's people watching and it doesn't even show. You know, so I started forgetting about that and adding that value that Destry adds on a daily basis. How many times a week do you go live?
I aim to go live at least three to four times a week.
Excellent. And you know, it takes courage to go in front of people, because for myself, and maybe for you, I'm not sure for you, but I was scared to be looking at myself on the other side of this camera and saying, what are people going to think about me? But I had to build enough courage to say, you know what, it's not about me, it's about what I know and how I can help someone else. And that is what Destry does. Every time he goes live, he comes with the value and knowledge, because he's putting out that olive branch to those that are watching him to say, hey, I know a better way. I know a better way. He's a father of a beautiful 1-year-old son that he wants to provide a better life. You know, he wants to be able to give him what he couldn't have as a young boy. Definitely. Right? And that's, I think, every father's dream and every mother's dream, is to give our kids a whole lot more. Right? What's your son's name?
Adric. So my son's name is Adric. He's 1 year old. He's 13 months now. 13 months.
His Filipino accent just came out right now when he said 13. But you know, he was sharing some dreams with me that, as a fellow member of a community that we're a part of, MLSP, that, you know what, I'm going to hold him accountable to make sure that he walks out what he needs to walk out, just like he's going to hold me accountable to those things that I shared with him. And that's what he provides for you, is reassurance that there is going to be a foundation, that next step that you take. And I'm really proud of you. I'm proud that you took the courage to go on stage, and that you took it one. I missed my flight because of him. I don't know if I mentioned that. I missed my flight because of him. Not because of him, because I chose to talk to him, because, again, of that courage to go on stage and break dance in front of 1,000 people. He might have not told you that, but it was 1,000 people, and I can't break dance. Okay, so I'm not even going to try. But he did something where a lot of people wouldn't do. And so I had to make sure that I stopped and I introduced myself to him, and that I thank you for taking that step further and inviting me to be your Facebook friend. And here we are in Mountain View, California, enjoying some awesome truffles. It's a chocolate passion fruit filled ball that I treated my friend out, because it's so good and tasty.
Oh yeah, you should have seen the other ones, because we devoured that very quickly.
Yes. Sharing is caring. I shared with him my little chocolate pieces.
And I introduced Sadie to the shabu shabu.
I never even knew what shabu shabu was. I thought it was like a dance move or something. He's like, let's go shabu shabu. I'm like, all right, I think we were going to go dance. But no, we went to go eat Explain to them what shabu shabu is.
So shabu shabu is like a broth. It's
What cuisine? What culture?
I believe it is
Japanese.
Japanese or
only
Chinese.
Only because I saw the kanji writing.
Gotcha. You got me there because I couldn't tell I don't remember if it was Japanese or Chinese.
Oh.
But it's all good. So yeah, I mean, like the message that I wanted to share, or that we wanted to share with you guys today is, you know, take the time to actually really connect with people. And you don't have to do it just online. You can connect in person. You can use online marketing as a platform to connect in person, which is exactly what I did with Sadie when I invited her to connect on Facebook, because I knew she was someone that I wanted to connect with. She had the courage to approach me when she saw that I break dance on
thank
stage.
You, friend.
So you know, I needed to extend that olive branch, like Sadie mentioned, and actually connect with her on that level that she was willing to connect with me on. So, you know, it's the law of reciprocity.
Yes.
We want to be able to give back what was received.
Oh, that's good. That's really good, and it's true, and I appreciate that. So those that are watching, make sure you connect with him, private message him, ask him how he can help you be fulfilled, especially those men, those fathers out there that want to go to another level. Private message him. He has a blueprint to help you go to where you need to go to. And I'm not saying that just because he's my friend, but because I know the system that he's a part of creates a blueprint. And to build anything, an empire, everyone needs a blueprint. So with that, we're going to enjoy this little last chocolate piece.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a pleasure meeting you all on Destry's audience. That's really cool. It's a pleasure. Sadie Calamaco.com. Peace out.
Peace out, guys. So, yeah, if you are really... I just wanted to close out with... if you're struggling to build your business online, if you're looking for that mentor, someone to help show you the way, make sure that you send me a private message, and I'll definitely connect with you and show you a path that I followed to help me get the results that I am having in my business. So with that, I hope you guys have a great evening, and we'll catch you guys in another video.